Hi everyone, my name is Ivy. I just wanted to do an introduction video to start off. This is about my health journey. This whole channel is about my health. I'm going to be showing you my exercises. I'm going to be doing videos about how my day went. Tips that I've learned, things that I do that help me. Basically, this channel is mostly for my accountability, but I'm also hoping to help others in their own health journeys or inspire others to start a health journey because it's really important to be healthy. I say this because I'm 29 years old, I'm a mother. I have more health issues than I ought to at 29 years old. I am 5 foot even and currently 240 pounds. Now, this is after some weight loss. I lost nearly 9 pounds to get to that 240. So I've already started the journey, but I've decided to do this channel to help me along. 240 pounds. I have degenerative disc disease. I have spinal stenosis. I have arthritis in my back. Whew. I am borderline diabetic. I also suffer from depression and anxiety, as well as a few other mental health issues. I know that a lot of my pain and some of my mentality are due in part, not totally, but in part, to my weight. I've always been big. As far back as I can remember, I've always been heavy. And up until now, I mean, it didn't really bother me to be big because up until recently, I was fairly healthy. I never had a problem with my blood sugar. I never had a problem with high blood pressure, which as it stands right now, I still don't. But getting closer to 30, I'm seeing a decline in my health. All these problems are starting to show themselves. And I can't let that happen. I can't let these things take over my life. I have a toddler that I have to run after. I have work to do. Right now, I'm a student trying to get my degree so that I can get work to support my family. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of being this bump on a log who's deteriorating slowly but surely. And there's something I can do. There is something I can do about it. I can get healthy. I can make better choices. I can eat better. I can lose weight to help me on my journey. I can do these things. This is not out of my hands. It's in my hands. So, I already started my journey. I've lost nearly 9 pounds rather. It was 8.2 pounds that I lost. And I know it's not going to be consistently. I'm going to lose 8 pounds every week. And I'm not going to be perfect. I'm going to have days where I don't eat right. I'm going to have days where I'm too tired to exercise. I'm going to have days where maybe my depression has got me so low that I just lay on the couch all day. I am on medication, and that was a hard decision for me to make. I really don't like taking medications of any kind. I'm not a fan of pills, but I have to do what I have to do for me and for my family. I can't be non-functioning. And it was getting to that point. My coping skills that I had in place were not working, so I talked to my doctor and I have a counselor now. So we're working toward that mental health. Anyway, so that is my introduction, but I'm not done yet because I don't want to make several little videos. I want to just kind of introduce you to my routine, what I do. For exercises, it kind of varies. Right now, this is the last week I'm going to be doing some of these. Because of my depression, I tend to forget things, so it was actually suggested to me that I write it down. I have a planner, and I don't know if you guys can read my handwriting or not, but I'll tell you what it says. Put it up there. 25 minutes of walking, 20 minutes of yoga, and I do physical therapy exercises at home. I no longer go to, the doctor's office and do physical therapy. They said I'm okay to just do the exercises at home, so I do physical therapy exercises as part of my regimen. The time on the walking I got from a website that's a beginner's walker schedule, which I'll share the link down at the bottom. But that's for today, the 16th. And then tomorrow I have a 20-minute walk, 15 minutes of strength training, and then PT, which is physical therapy. My workouts, I have other things. I also have cardio in there. Next week, I'm going to be... I don't have it written down because I try to do it Sunday evening or Sunday sometime during the day. I don't have anything written down, but I want to find other exercises that I can do so that my body doesn't just get used to the regimen and then I don't have any results. My goal my short-term goal is to be under 200 pounds, obviously. My total goal is to lose 100 pounds. I want to be down to about 140. Now, some people might say, well, that's still too big, but I have, I'm going to be blunt, I have a big chest, and I also have very wide hips. If I push into my hips, there's not a lot of fat between my fingers and my hips. I hit the bone. So my hips are pretty wide. I'm kind of stocky. So that's why I say 140. Now, there's charts out there that tell you, oh, you should be. The last chart that I looked at, because I was trying to figure out like a good goal weight, the last chart I looked at said for my height, I should be 109 pounds. And I looked at that number and I said, there's no way. If I get to 109 pounds, that doesn't sound like it's very healthy for me. I can kind of imagine myself being too thin at 109. Now, when I hit my goal at 140 and I look at myself and I go, well, maybe I could stand to lose a few more pounds, then I'll do that. But as it stands, 140, 145 seems like a good number to me. So along with the exercises that I'm going to be doing, I am tracking my nutrition. Now I have my phone here because I actually use an app. It's called MyFitnessPal, and I don't know if you can see. Let's see if it focuses. There is a little, there it is. The little icon between my camera and YouTube is called MyFitnessPal. Now I'm going to click on it after I get rid of these. Maybe I can. Trying to make sure you guys can see it. It's coming up. Okay. Let it focus. If it focuses. It might not. Okay, there it goes. So this is going to be really hard. At the top, it says calories remaining. I am on a 1800 calorie diet as per my dietitian. I'm not just doing this out of the blue. I'm seeing a dietitian. I'm keeping in touch with my doctor. I'm not doing any gimmicky, lose 20 pounds in a week type junk. I'm doing this the right way. There is a right way and a wrong way to lose your weight, and I'm doing my best to do it the right way. So at the top it says calories remaining, goal 1800 minus food plus exercise equals whatever's remaining. I don't put in my exercise to MyFitnessPal because it just kind of confuses me. And it actually, from what I understand, it confuses a lot of people. So I don't put my exercise in there. I just focus on logging my food. I do my exercises. I keep them logged in my planner separately. So 1800 calories. I haven't logged breakfast yet. I did eat, but I haven't logged it yet. I actually had a little bit of chicken, probably half a serving of the chicken that I had, and then 2 servings of pepperoni. We'll see what that looks like later. So that was my breakfast. I might have some milk later, but we'll see. But you log your food. You go into your main thing here. I'm gonna try it again, guys, because it's really, I don't know if it's going to focus. I think it's too bright. Maybe the screen is too bright. I'm gonna put the screen There we go. That's better. Okay, so I had to actually dim my screen, but you can see there the calories remaining. And there's a little plus button down at the bottom here. There we go. I'm trying to do this. There we go. That little plus button. Click it. Gives you options, weight, exercise, food, water, and status. It's kind of like a weight loss Facebook, I guess. I'm going to click on food. And then it brings up your meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. I'm going to go to breakfast. I'm not going to log anything because I don't have the packages sitting here. But let it focus again. Oh, nope. Yeah, it's gonna act up. It always acts up first thing in the morning. But you can click on your breakfast and you go in and you can. There's a nice little thing. There's a little barcode icon up top. You click on that and you can scan the barcode of your food and it brings it up and it brings up the nutritional stuff and you say how many servings you had of it, whether it be 1, 2, however many, and it logs into your breakfast or your lunch or your dinner. If it's something that is homemade, you just search, let's say chicken noodle soup. You type in chicken noodle soup homemade and it'll bring up something and you just kind of pick the right thing. Or if you're feeling particularly meticulous, you can sit there and go, okay, well, I put carrots in it. Scan the barcode for the carrots, so on and so forth, each individual thing, and say how much you had in your bowl or your bowls of chicken noodle soup. I'm sitting on the floor, so it's not very comfortable. So those are the things I'm doing to help me lose this weight. Is the exercise and the nutrition. Those are the big things. Like I said, I'm not doing gimmicky stuff. I am part of a group on Facebook that has to do mostly with the Beachbody program. What the thing is, though, it's free. You don't have to buy the Beachbody workouts, anything like that. You do what you need to do and what you can do to get yourself healthy. And I like this group because not only do I have this entire group of people cheering me on to keep going to help me stay motivated, I also have a free coach, excuse me, who I can be like, hey, I'm having trouble today. Or, hey, I have a question about such and such. So I have that personal support from a coach, as well as this group of people who are posting their pictures of their workouts and pictures of themselves just totally flushed and sweaty from working out, and pictures of their food and sharing recipes. And it's a great group and I love it. I love it. I love it. So those are the main things I'm doing, besides just chasing after my toddler and my cat and doing what I can just to keep going. I hope that these videos see me successful in my endeavor to be healthy. I hope that anyone viewing these videos is motivated to get healthy, or just to pick me up for anyone who's already on their journey, because our health is important. It really is. And I feel like maybe I'm realizing that a little late, though I've been told it's never too late. If you're still alive, it's not too late. Which I'm here. I am still here, thankfully, to do this journey. Like I said, I'm going to be doing exercise, showing my exercises, doing random vlogs about, oh, well, like the other day would have been a not so good video because I ate an entire thing about yay big of queso. Salsa con queso as my weakness. I ate that entire thing. It was not a good day for my calories or my macros. Oh, yes. I forgot about the macros. Okay, so going back to my Fitness Pal. Going back to my Fitness Pal. I'm going to go back to the diary. And I'm going to go to... If it doesn't... It's going to be a pain. But at the bottom of your log, it shows there's a few buttons. It says log, and it says, I believe it says nutrition on it. You click on that, and it brings up calories, nutrition, and macros. Your macros are your carbs, your protein, and your fat. And it's set up in this little pie chart. You have a goal dependent on what your dietitian thinks you should intake. My carbs are 50%. My fat is, I think my fat is 20%, and my my fat and my protein, my protein are 20%, I believe. I'm not looking at it because it's acting up. But, so I try to stay within, I try to stay within those percentages as best I can. Do I have bad days? Yeah, I have bad days. Everybody has bad days, but you pick yourself up, you keep going. So, that's what I'm doing. Exercises. Nutrition tracking. I'm just doing the best I can. Goal right now is 100 pounds overall. 199 within, I'd probably say by the end of the year I would like to be 199 pounds. Is that going to happen? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But I'm going to try and get as close as I can. If I don't make that goal, that's okay. I'll just keep going until I do reach that goal. And this isn't going to be, oh, I lost all the weight, so now I'm just going to go back to my normal way of life, because then I'm going to gain all the weight back. I'm going to be 200 plus pounds again. No. I'm doing a lifestyle change. This is going to be for the rest of my life, and I'm going to share my journey, and I'm going to continue to share my workouts, and I'm going to continue to share I'm just going to continue to share even after I've hit my total goals, because it's important to keep going. You don't just do and then stop, because you're defeating the purpose of change. So this is going to be an ongoing thing for the rest of my life. You're going to see my face till the day I die, because that's how long I plan, or until YouTube someday shuts down, if it shuts down, whatever. Um, that's the deal. That's what I'm here for. And I hope everyone has a great day. And whatever you do it to the best of your ability. And don't give up.